Today I'm here to show you how to use some Showpony hair extensions. We've got a lovely model here today, Millie, and we're going to be working with her beautiful hair. What I find in the salon that clients always want what they don't have, and hair extensions are a great way to be able to deliver this. Obviously for Millie to grow her hair down to here would take years. With Showpony, you can give this instantly to your clients, and I think that's really, really important. So today I'm going to show you how to add some pieces that add volume, some that will just add length, and just a way of working with them in general, which is really, really great for the client as well as a great thing for the salon. So the most important thing when you're putting hair extensions in, and especially a volumizer, that they're put in nice and secure and so that they fit on the client's head, because everyone has a different size head, and just depending on where they need to position it. So generally a great way of doing it is, before you do anything, is to grab the hairpiece, and I'm going to spin my model around and just measure across the back of the head so you can see approximately where it's going to go. Generally, what would be a great indicator for you is to work from temple to temple, going straight across the back of the head. It's a really, really great indicator. So if you, on yourself, you take a section from the temple to temple across the back of the head, would be the perfect place to put your hair extensions. What I've done here is I've actually sectioned the front section out of the way so that I'm dealing with less hair, because that can be a bit complicated. Now I'm going to take a section from the back, looking all the way across. When you're measuring your volumizer, it's important that you work out where it's going to go by placing it right on your sectioning pad. Some people would like it higher to give you a little bit more volume, or actually a little lower if they don't want quite as much volume. They want a little bit of volume but more length. So there's 3 different positions you can put, and there's no right or wrong, just depending on what you're actually requiring. Now, as you can see with my section, as I've placed it onto Millie's head, I've just lengthened my section at the side, because Millie has a smaller head, so it goes around a little further, which is which is fine. It's not a problem. Sometimes it doesn't need to go as far. The great thing about a volumizer is you have 3 layers of extensions all on one piece. So once it's connected, it's quick and easy. So it's really, really good to do it yourself. A couple of key things is I'm going to show you now of how to put them in. It's really, really important that they're put in nice and secure. So first of all, place your hair extension along the sections. Working at the top of the head, where the top clip is, just mark it with your finger and then drop your hair extension. Take a really, really small section of hair. This is where your clip is going to go. When you want your hair extensions to stay, because you've got a really, really big night out and you're going to be out partying, this is a great trick. You might need someone to do it for you, but you can do it yourself if you're really careful. When you take a small little section, and we're going to put a really, really small ponytail in there. Now, once the ponytails have been put in, you don't necessarily have to take them out immediately. They can stay in there. You can wash the hair and just leave them in there, because they won't really harm you in any way, as long as you don't tug on them. Once you've got your first ponytail in, open your hair clip and you will put it inside the little pony, and then just close, work the hair extension around to the side, mark where the next one is, and that's where you will put your next ponytail. So once you've got the little ponytail in on the side, don't make it too tight. You've got to be able to put a clip in it. It's really important. Open the clip up, work your clip through the little ponytail, and then close. So once again, ponytail on the far side that I've already remembered, remember that the hair extension needs to be taut, not pulling too tight, but you definitely don't want it to sag down, because as you go to brush the hair, the brush will catch on it, and you don't want that. You want it to sit so as naturally as possible to the head. And as you can see, that's in, I'm tugging on that, and you can see that's pulling because I'm moving Millie's head as I'm pulling. So that's very, very secure. So out partying, no one's going to know, and that's not going to move. Now remember that it's a volumizer, so it has another 2 more layers. So get your clip at the bottom section, open it up, and just pull it down to secure it. Not too firmly, and just into the scalp, and just close it. And there'll be another one on the other side. Stretch it down into the scalp and release. And as you can see, that's in tightly. Yep. So when I now release the top, and I spin Millie around this way, you can see how much more strength and volume she has compared. I'll just drop the size just to remind you of that's what we had. So even just with the volumizer in the back of Millie's head, that blends in quite nicely. It is really important to make sure that the colours blend. And this is what I really, really love about Showpony, because the one that I've actually put in is a multicoloured. If I spin Millie back again, and just stretch that open, you can see the different tones. When you first look at it, it does look a little stripy, but once the hair falls down and it moves, as hair does, that's really, really natural. Remember, the hair is multidimensional and lots of colour, and your hair pieces need to be the same.